to Urban Wine Life on the Bougie Black Brother Network. Good afternoon and welcome to Urban Wine Life. I'm Michael, your Bougie Black Brother, and today we're here for our wine review. And what I wanted this week, because I was having a roast, my wife was doing a nice, juicy, medium roast, so I wanted to get something that actually have something that blended with that. So the place that I thought of is when I went to this wine tasting, and that wine tasting had a couple of ammunition. Actually wines. It's called Ammunition Wine Vineyard, which was really interesting. And they're very unique. They're in California. So you really know, really they're from this Sonoma, California, Sonoma County. But this one made it interesting. This is a blend. So this one, with this blend, it has 65% Merlot, 15 Cab, 8 Syrah, 8 Petite Syrah, and 4 Malbec, and aged in French oak barrels. So, you know, with all of the complexity, sometimes they're throwing in these other things, and if you don't know the taste of these individual wines, it really doesn't matter how many extra ones you in. It's the most dominant ones that you would really be looking at. And in this case, it would be the Merlot and the Cab. But then the Syrah's in there and that Petite Syrah. You probably get a little more fruitiness on that end. But it's not enough to overpower the Merlot. And the Cab is trying to put a little meat to it. So they say it's a very medium to full body. I think it's not quite full body, so I say medium, but inching toward the full body. So I really like that. Blackberry, black cherry, baking spice. Why is that baking spice shit keep coming up? I don't know. And vanilla notes that are both intense and elegant. So really, really interesting. I did buy about 2 different bottles from the actual ammunition, which was like really, really cool. I brought Pinot Noir and I brought this blend, but they also have a Cab, they have a Sauvignon Blanc, and an unoaked Chardonnay. So y'all know I don't like oaky Chardonnays. That's just not a me thing. So I didn't know they had that. So that would be an interesting taste as well. But those are like the main ones. They have some secondary wines, Founder's Reserve, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, and a Reserve actual, what is that? A Reserve Syrah. Oh, and here's the other one. And I think I drank this one, but if I didn't, I'm going to find it and probably do it next. But I think I did. It's the Badger Hound, the Boss Zinfandel. So I definitely brought that one because I really like that when I drunk it. But I'm not sure if I actually drunk. I know I brought 2 of them, but I probably drunk them both. And if you look back, you'll probably see, look on the ammunition wines. Most likely I'll have a review on that. This is a 2014, and if you notice, I got it for $19.99, but if you're trying to get it now, it's averaging between about 25 and I think 30. So keep that in mind when you're really looking for it. I got it for 19, and if you look on the bottle, you know, it kind of tells you that. But this is the Equalizer from the Sonoma County 2014 Ammunition Wine. So I've talked enough about this. Let's get a taste of this. See, you know, well, let's get a whiff of this, and then we can go into the tasting. Okay, I sat this a little longer. I'm starting to smell the change of it, but you do smell like the blackberries and the fruitiness coming off of this. Not much, slight oak jumping out, but I'm not sure. So let's get a taste. So not the heavy wine that I thought I was going to get, but it has a good tannic feel to it. So the tannins is really good. High in that alcohol feel, so you're getting that as well. The fruit was there. The fruit was there. So when they say balance, you got some acidity that's there. You have some really good tannins that's not overwhelming you and just hugging you. It's like, let me go, you're squeezing me too hard. It's not really that velvety either, because I sort of like the velvety feel to the tannins, but it's not that either. But it's a good balance between all of the notes of alcohol, tannins, acidity, and fruit. So it's a decent balance. It really went well with my meal. I wanted to say that because once I taste this, I'm saying, let me speak to when I had it with the meal. And it went well. My wife liked it. She likes a cab, and she likes a Shiraz as well as a Malbec. So those big boys, she liked those. But when she eats, sometimes she does like a good balance and let it go. So we were able to have that, and it went really well. I think this is a good buy. You know, it's a $25 price point. If you can get it for lower, good for you. But a really good balance. Ammunition wines, good balance. So take it for what it's worth. I think it's a good buy. I have an opportunity. I probably would buy it again, based on a lot of the other blends that I brought. So this one is a good one. So Michael, your bougie black brother, every Friday, Urban Wine Life, urbanwinelife.com. All the new ones is on there. I got a couple of different ones that I'm trying to look at and taking off the shelf. Because I just have a taste for red right now. So, you know, I haven't been really popping open any of the whites. So the reds are coming up as well. But check us out on Bougie Black Brother Network on YouTube under the playlist Urban Wine Life. So if you want to see the wine, as I've talked through these, I'm talking through this as I see it as well. So if I'm not descriptive, it's because I'm having it in front of me, so I'm not just describing it as much. So I try to give you as much as I can articulate. So anyway, thank you very much, and we'll see you next Friday on Urban Wine Life.